Good afternoon. Today I will be talking about the interview process and good and bad questions to have in an interview. So the first thing that we missed when we were talking about our good and bad questions, I think we needed more information. So for instance, we didn't have any questions about information. What are you questions that find out, are you prepared for this job? Are you qualified for the job? What are your educational qualifications? Do you have the appropriate degrees? Do you have the appropriate experience in order to obtain the job that you were trying to interview for? Also, do you have any resolution skills? We never delved into having conflict resolution skills as it pertains to having a job, whether it's a leadership role or a role in a subordinate career. Uh, what is your philosophy or vision? What got you into education? What got you, what is your philosophy on education? What is your philosophy on marketing? What is your philosophy on sales? We never got to the point of the philosophy, what they believe in, and does that philosophy line up with the district or corporation you're interviewing for? Also, what is your vision? What is your vision for your for success for my school or my company? What's going to make us successful? How do you go about supporting the staff? There was no information about supporting the staff, whether it's a teaching role, an administration role, or again, in roles outside of education. Uh, this is all important when it comes to trying to choose a quality applicant, trying to choose a quality person to fill the role in the job that is available. Next is the ethical issues. Um, are you discriminating against somebody inadvertently? When you ask a question, are you making a decision based on asking the wrong questions? We need to make sure we ask the correct questions. Um, we have to make sure we're uh, equitable. We have to be equal. We can't judge a person based on their race, their religion, their gender. We need to make sure that we're fair in our assessments. If the applicants are equal across the board, we have to make sure we have a fair assessment. And then we have to comply legally. In cases with education, did they pass their background check? You can have the best candidate in the world, but if they don't pass their background check, well, we can't hire. Illegality, are we asking the correct questions or using correct phrases? Looking at the 30 interview questions and how you should phrase the questions. I always use the example. I like the example, how old are you? Well, instead of saying how old somebody is, are you over the age of 18? So how can that be illustrated negatively? Well, if you're ask somebody how old they are and they're at retirement age and you decide, nah, we don't want them because of retirement age. Well, if you ask them, are you over the age of 18? You don't know if they're retirement age or not. So it keeps you from making a decision based on that age. And more other questions I think should have been asked is, again, what is your educational philosophy? We have to understand what is the philosophy that you're bringing into our school, and does that philosophy line up to what our campus is? How do you delegate other assignments? Are you going to be one who is going to try to take on all the responsibility, or are you good at delegating assignments to people that are good at doing those activities? What is motivating you to pursue the career in teaching? What is the reason why you want to teach? Are you trying to teach because it's your last resort? Are you trying to teach because that is something that you are driven and you want to do? Are you trying to teach because you enjoy, excuse me, being around children and seeing children succeed? And lastly, what is your greatest accomplishment? It's always interesting to see what people's greatest accomplishments are. Is it something that you did in your personal life or having children? Is it something that you did in college? Is it something that you're currently doing? Is it educational? Is it something outside of education? It's always important to try to understand what accomplishments that people see and your interviewee thinks that they are good at. Um, all in all, I just think this was a great activity in order to see what interviewers are looking for and kind of getting a grasp on the interview process. Thank you.